Hello and welcome to ECN. We deliver, you decide. Quad leaders meet in Delaware, strengthening Indo-Pacific ties amid growing tensions.
Welcome to ECN News. Tonight, we bring you the latest from the strategic talks that are shaping the global landscape. The leaders of the Quad, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, U.S. President Joe Biden, Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, and Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida, met in Delaware for their 6th summit at Archmere Academy, President Biden's former school. The meeting produced a series of important outcomes aimed at boosting security and collaboration in the Indo-Pacific region, a critical area of interest due to rising tensions, particularly with China. The summit's announcements ranged from enhanced maritime surveillance and a new Coast Guard exercise to logistics networks and a groundbreaking project to combat cervical cancer. But the spotlight was on the strengthening defense ties between the U.S. and India, with Biden welcoming India's imminent procurement of 31 MQ-9B long-endurance armed drones from General Atomics, a deal worth over $3 billion. These drones, which include 16 Sky Guardians and 15 Sea Guardians, will be used to boost India's surveillance capabilities along its borders with China and across the Indian Ocean. Both President Biden and Prime Minister Modi emphasized the importance of bolstering reciprocal defense supplies, especially given shared concerns about China's growing military influence in the region. President Biden hailed the Quad's progress on enhancing Indo-Pacific Maritime Domain Awareness, IPMDA, a mechanism that could lead to joint operations in the region's oceans in the future. Both leaders also discussed semiconductors and emerging technologies, reinforcing their commitment to creating a more secure and interconnected environment through critical technological advances. The Biden-Modi discussions also touched on global challenges, including the war in Ukraine, though it remains unclear if the Quad joint statement will address the ongoing conflicts in Ukraine and Israel-Gaza. The focus remains on fostering cooperation and stability in the Indo-Pacific. In addition to defense and technology, Prime Minister Modi's visit highlighted cultural diplomacy. The return of nearly 300 antiquities to India was a significant moment, underscoring the broader message of protecting heritage alongside development. Modi's recent historic visit to Ukraine and his advocacy for peace were commended by President Biden during their bilateral talks. President Biden also reiterated U.S. support for India's push for permanent membership in a reformed UN Security Council, emphasizing India's growing influence on the world stage. According to India's Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri, the discussions reflected India's approach of minimizing conflict and division, while leveraging democratic values and advancing technology for the common good. This summit marks another important step in deepening the Quad's collaboration, with a clear focus on security, defense, and technology. As global challenges continue to unfold, the Quad remains committed to safeguarding peace and prosperity across the Indo-Pacific. Thank you for tuning in to ECN News. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest updates on the world's most pressing stories. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an important story.